Well, hello, everyone. It is a brand new year, and I thought I would start the year by just wearing my hair the way I like to wear it. I don't know if I'm doing a Don King or what, y'all. All I know is that, sometimes when you age, sometimes, things change, and it's okay, because some things do not stay the same. Some things do, though. Now, the thing that stays the same is true love. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Okay? And this is what we're going to start this new year off on. We're going to think about love. We're going to think about loving ourselves. You know what? We're going to, for the first time, love ourselves the way God loved us. And then people don't have to worry about being selfish, because you're not doing it for a selfish reason. You are loving yourself so that you can be longer here where you are. You are going to love yourself so your health, it can come down. You start loving yourself, you will start losing weight and wouldn't even know it, because you wouldn't even be concentrating on the food that you're eating. You would tweak now. We need to tweak some stuff, and I know I did. I tweaked some stuff, y'all, because this year, I'm finna get out here, y'all, okay? I am so thankful and grateful for being here this new year. I just wanted to share my face with everybody and let you guys know how I really look. I'm hoping to get some more listeners, some more people to subscribe or even listen. And I am very transparent. I'm a transparent person because I don't want anyone to try to laugh at me or anything like that. I would rather show myself transparent, because transparently has always worked for me through my years. So, okay, we gonna love ourselves the way God loves us, okay? Now, one thing I would like to do is I would like to read. You know what, y'all? I need to get my Bible out. Now, remember, I'm going to remind everyone what I said all the time on my videos. I am not trying to get you saved. I don't care if you don't believe in God or anything, but I do. Okay, so this is me, just being me, and I love to put myself out there. But then the other things that I talk about are the things that I believe I should say. Because we got a lot of sisters out there that need some help on the mind stuff. Really, seriously, because we are way better than what we think. And you know what? If I got to point that out for you, I'm going to point it right out for you. Okay? Because when you do good, you feel good, and then you'll do more good. You know what? We're going to talk about that stuff on the inside. I don't give a doggone if y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. That stuff on the inside that make you icky, and you can tell how that person look. And then the stuff on the inside that you know you got is good. You know you're a sinner, but you're saved by grace. You know that even if you're not a believer, that you love being a good person to your neighbor. You don't have to be a believer just to be a good person, okay? If you are not religious or believe in any kind of entity or anything, you are one of the best people that can be a good person. You want to know why? I know my flaws. There's a lot of people that don't know their flaws, and they don't know how to get that off of their chest, their flaws. A lot of people don't want to admit it, but a lot of people want to separate themselves as far from their flaws as they can so that the next person can't notice those flaws. I can't do that. My flaws come through every day, every minute. And see, that's another reason why being alone is a necessity, because when you're with someone else and you're saying what you know is worth talking about, but the people that you're with don't think it's that we should talk about it. So I've been ignored a long time. But you know what? That don't bother me. Look at that. Look at that sister. I know y'all, but hey, I feel free. We got the Crown Act, so if anybody talk about our hair, it's called the Crown Act. Okay? We can sue them because it's a law. Why do we need a law so I can show my nappy hair? I was born here. I don't get it. And then for some reason, white people think we don't love our hair. I love my hair. Look, I love my hair. Okay? I love my hair. It's convenient and it's convenient for me. And if I show positivity and show a good light, I look very cute and very, very attractive. And I become very interesting to talk to. But see, this is for everybody. We're going to have to get this together, y'all. Okay, so I'm not going to make the video that long because I know that's something that people don't like either. So we are going to talk about love. We are going to talk about loving ourselves and not being selfish. Okay, it's not selfish to love yourself and spend on yourself. Don't spend everything on them kids. You already do. 25 presents behind them. Can they just have maybe 15 next year and you get yourself 10? You don't even have to let them know. You can go in your room and close your door, have your own personal Christmas tree, and you open your presents right there that you already know you bought yourself. Ain't that funny? But this year is 2023. I really like the fact that there are things going on in this world that wasn't going on when I was born and when I was young. Okay, even the Halloween costumes are better. We had little plastic crap, Casper, the friendly ghost. So that's one thing I want to say. This generation that are our children, remember, I'm Generation X, okay? I am the generation that grew up on MTV, had a little bit part of the beatniks, had a little bit of part of the movement, Studio 54 and everything. So, no, those were our parents, yeah. So, the reason why I'm saying this is because being young at our age, that's when everything was starting. You know, the way people dance, the way people are sexy. And I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, it was sexier than back then, you know. So that's when rock and roll really, really was getting there. You know, it wasn't Pat Boone and all that anymore. Excuse me. And I'm not going to edit that out because, number one, I don't know how to edit it out. And number two, who cares, you know? Everybody drinks and coughs and have a little air in there. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about positive things with us women because you know what? We got to be able to strut. Y'all remember that on the that's Eddie Murphy on the Clumps. He told him no matter what, you got to strut. Do you know my granny told me that way before I heard it on Eddie Murphy. No matter what, we got to strut, okay? And we don't strut until we feel good inside, outside, up here, down there. Even if you are not a believer, you can still be a good person. And then they always talking about is murder a learned thing or is you born with it? You are born with it. There are people out here that don't want to murder anything, but we got to kill something, okay? And they're activists and everything, and I understand what they're doing. But at the same time, we got to shoot someone or something. But the people that are serial killers and that are murderers, period, they want to know how it feels. They are born that way. You want to know why? Because there's a lot of men that go to the service. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and oh wow, oh gosh. They used to say the other one after it. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, and Coast Guard, and the other people. They they've been in the service a long time, okay? And everybody in the service has had a wartime or a hard time or a time of trauma, okay? Not a lot of them, but quite a big number. But there is also quite a big number of the men and women that come out of the service and they're fine. They don't, they might like to shoot a rabbit or two, but they have control of themselves. They know that their guns are locked up, and they are responsible with their guns, but they're also responsible for taking care of their family, okay? You can't be dumb about it, though. You got that little bit thing, shoot them in the kneecap or something, you know what I mean? And then call the police and both of y'all still alive or whatever. But if they come in on you with that AK-47, you got to know, you got to get it. Girl, I'm telling you, life is too much, especially for us women. Honey, we're going to talk about our issues. And okay, what I mean by that, have you ever read the genealogy of Henry VIII? Okay, of course it starts way before him, but it's from the beginning of England all the way till now. The word issue means a child that was born out of wedlock. Okay, now look. They had issues, and the ones that had the issue, that child could not become king or queen, but she is an issue, or he's an issue of his family. For example, it's Prince Andrew, right? Prince Andrew has a daughter, and she's the prince's daughter, and she knew she was, her mama knew she was. They finally recognized her as such because he was denying the girl. They had to do a blood test. He didn't know that baby was his. It just makes me mad. It just makes me mad. So that's what I mean by issue. I'm going to talk about issues that cross our lives the same way. I believe being uplifting and more positive will bring our year to a great place. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I do get negative. Look at that Eddie Munster. Does anybody remember Eddie Munster on the Monsters? This what I don't know why I got this thing right there. Y'all probably didn't even see it until I said something, huh? So, but anyway, I want to thank you for your time. I'm hoping that you will subscribe. I don't know how to do all those fancy things and say subscribe on there and all that. I don't even know how to do the comments. So, but I do appreciate you. This is Jeannie, and there's some issues that we need to talk about. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do for this year. Usually my videos are not that long. Excuse me, I'm not gonna make them any longer than 20 minutes. But I just want to be there because I believe that the experience that people have, everyone has a story. But some stories are more helpful than others. And I really believe that my story is going to help someone, even if it's one person, because you know what? That's what happened to me. Somebody's story changed my life. And we need a change. Don't be scared of change. Change is a good thing. As long as you got somebody beside you. and someone to guide you, and someone to let you know the funny parts and the parts that you need to look out for. So enough said. I'm going to put out a video a week, and I hope you join me for next time. Okay, this is Jeannie. We're going to talk about all kinds of issues, and we are going to be positive in this year. Okay, hopefully y'all play the Powerball. Somebody will win it. Alrighty, well, you guys take care. Happy New Year. I'm hoping that I will see you and that you will subscribe to my channel and that you will listen to my videos. All right, everyone out there, have a great day. Thank you. Bye.